President Joe Biden warmly welcomed Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese to the White House on Wednesday, acknowledging that the state visit was overshadowed by gruesome events on the other side of the globe.
Together, we're standing with Israel against Hamas terrorism. We're standing with Ukraine against Putin's tyranny. And we're providing and proving that democracy can deliver on the challenges that matter most to people's lives, from climate change to cancer.
Albanese highlighted those conflicts to emphasize that the two English-speaking liberal democracies hold shared ideals.
In today's uncertain world, the alliance between Australia and the United States and the way that we stand steadfast against aggression, whether it be Russia's illegal invasion of Ukraine or whether it be Hamas's terrorist attack on Israel, is something that can be relied upon for us to stand up for our common values.
Biden said the visit offered the two a chance to double down on their country's cooperation, which includes technological, scientific, and military endeavors. The two also cited their efforts to counter a shared adversary, China, with Biden warning Beijing about its recent harassment of Philippine vessels in the South China Sea. Any attacks, he said, would invoke the U.S.'s Mutual Defense Treaty with the Southeast Asian archipelago. Earlier in his term, Biden forged a trilateral security partnership with Australia and Britain called AUKUS, which calls for enhanced military interoperability and assistance for Australia to acquire conventionally armed, nuclear-powered submarines. On Wednesday, Biden said he was sure Congress would fund AUKUS.
It's overwhelmingly in our interest. When we put together the deal, I was asked by Xi Jinping, were we just trying to surround China? I said, no, we're not surrounding China. We're just making sure that the sea lanes remain open. He doesn't unilaterally be able to change the rules of the road in terms of what constitutes international airspace and water space, et cetera. And so that's what this is all about.
Analysts say all of this is being closely watched, not only by Beijing, Canberra, and Washington, but also by the region being courted by all three, the many diffuse island nations that dot the Pacific Ocean. Biden hosted many of those leaders at a forum last month.
It's also be interesting to see how it plays out in the Pacific, which has got some leaders are lukewarmly for AUKUS, others are kind of ambivalent towards AUKUS. There's an awful lot of opposition to AUKUS within the region as well, particularly there's the nuclear submarines, the fact that they are nuclear powered but conventionally armed.
Albanese soon embarks on another high-profile visit. He recently announced he'll visit Beijing and Shanghai in early November to meet with President Xi Jinping. Anita Powell, VOA News, the White House.